Round three with Chad's box of fun. I tried the Douglah Cross. I tried the yellow scorpion that was red, and now I'm moving on to the Billyboy Douglah. Kind of excited. You don't really see this around too often. From what I've gathered, from what I've researched, the seeds came from Australia, basically. Billyboy, a member on THP, took a cutting from what was believed to be the first Douglah grown in Australia, and it took a little while for it to take, but once it did, it's produced some sick pods, and then they moved around. I think Cappy had them, and I don't know exactly where Chad's got them, but they grow out. They look pretty similar to a Douglah, except for they're red. It's got a little bit more of an elongated shape. Interesting, definitely interesting. So cut one of these bad boys open. They got a nice little seed count in there. It's all the seeds are kind of compacted into a nice little sack. Pull some of these things out and let's give it a try. Cheers. Firm, almost clean type taste. Not bad. It's not the best, but a little bit sweeter. Much better than the Douglah Cross. Kind of like a faint citrus taste. I kind of forgot it to start the clock, but whatever. Heat's starting to build or continuing to build. It's really didn't hit immediately. So let's see how this goes. Very interesting, refreshing taste almost. Citrus vice fruit. Interesting. It's similar to the original Douglah in that, or at least Brian's Douglah, in that it's has that same type of taste. However, it's not as pronounced or as out there. Right now, I got a little bit of heat on the bottom of my tongue, inside the back of my lips, mostly on the bottom of my tongue, but nothing crazy yet. Building. This is really interesting that Chad's peppers, most of them have kind of had that build phase that I tried instead of hitting you right off the bat, which I think is pretty good because you can get to taste the chili instead of just going right into a debilitating state, wishing that you were dead. So, and also it gives something better than just eating fire. If you're just eating something like the Douglah Cross from the other day, it's kind of, it's like, yay, I just ate something that's ridiculously hot, but it tasted like ass. This, you actually get a taste, or at least a decent taste with the heat. So I enjoy that. About 2 minutes in-ish, 2.5 minutes in, and the heat, I can feel it a little bit more on the tongue, but nothing, kind of waiting for a kick, kind of waiting for it to hit a little bit harder. I'd say it's like a tingling on the tongue. It's almost like eating like a fresh jalapeno or something. That's about the heat level I'm at right now, which you know that you ate something that's supposed to be spicy, but it's not really hitting you that hard. It's like 11 o'clock in the morning, and all I've had to eat today is some coffee and a granola bar, and I ate a banana and drank a glass of milk right before this. So we'll see if that how bad it hits. But yeah, it's 3.5 in. It's still kind of waiting for it to hit. I can feel a little bit on the throat now, but nothing crazy. Kind of, it's interesting, really. Plenty of placenta, plenty of oils. You can see them dripping in there, and I'll post pics again. But yeah, kind of just sitting around and waiting, seeing how this is going to hit, or if it is. Could be a creeper. It could come in 10 minutes later. I'm sitting there on the couch watching TV, and all of a sudden I can't breathe. But I definitely feel a little bit of heat in the throat, but nothing crazy, uh, nothing near where I was expecting to feel. So I don't know. I'm gonna give it another minute or so, and if I don't get any heat, I'll stop the video and not make you guys sit here for another 10 minutes of your lives, waiting for me to start crying. Yeah, it's kind of uneventful, very tasty. Not as forward with the taste, but it had a good taste, just a little bit more subdued in the back notes. It may be that it's I think Chad picked him a week ago Sunday, so 8 days ago. Maybe the heat's starting to come down, but I'll find out with the rest of the. I still got about 4 or 5 varieties to go through, so I'll check out those. But right now, it's got a great shape. It's got a good taste, and I would just say with this experience, it's definitely got a. I'd say on the lowest end of the spectrum, it's the mildest super hot I have tried so far. Chad, correct me. I know that he said that this is definitely hotter than the yellow scorpion, but I just really don't have much of a heat. I can definitely feel it in my throat and in my lips, but it's not anywhere near what I was expecting or what I've experienced in the past. So, right now I can't say it's not going to hit any harder, but I'm anticipating it just to kind of just go away. So, if anything's crazy, I'll make another video and bring you guys in. But in my written review, you'll see how long and if anything happens after this. So, really, thanks for watching. Chad, thanks for chili. I'll definitely try some others. I got another Billyboy. I may just even try that one to see if they're similar. So, thanks again, man.